Hey, my name is Cynthia, and for this project, I actually had the chance to look into two organizations. Um, my very first choice and the organization that I really wanted to intern at, their name was Communities in Schools Houston. So they're an organization that works with students who are at risk of dropping out, and they offer services in order to prevent them from dropping out and graduate college. And I'm sorry, go to college, which I think is really awesome. What they do is they employ and have interns at different school locations throughout Houston who serve as a social worker once a teacher has identified that student as being at risk, or if they have family issues, like anything like that, they get referred. And they kind of act like a case manager to make sure that that child has all the services they need in order to continue school and in order to graduate, in order to go to college. So I think that's really awesome. And I really want to get some experience working with children because that is my end goal. Right now I'm working with adults in mental health, which is great in itself, but I really think that my dream is to work with children. So this is why this was my first choice. Unfortunately, when I actually did speak to somebody at Communities in Schools that was in charge of their internship program, she stated to me that this organization only operates during the school year, which I guess makes sense. And also that they're kind of an 8 to 5 organization during the school year. And as I'm currently employed full time, then it's just not going to work out either way, unfortunately. So I did a little more research using the list of organizations, and I actually found another one called Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese, Galveston, Houston. So from Catholic Charities, I spoke to Sister Pauline, who was really, really great and enthusiastic when answering questions. So Sister Pauline let me know that Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese, Galveston, Houston, they are an organization that's, that helps in very broad ways. They help everybody. Contrary to the fact that Catholic is in their name, you don't have to have a religious affiliation in order to receive services from them. It's like on one end they help children, on this end they help families, they help veterans, they help the elderly, and a big part of their organization too is refugees and immigration help. So she said that volunteers and interns are needed in the counseling realm, elderly services. They also have this program called Lotus, which helps women veterans, which I thought was really neat because I guess that's like a specific category I hadn't heard, of an organization specifically helping. So I thought that was cool. They also help women who are pregnant. They help women who need to give their kid up for adoption, who need counseling afterwards too. It's like they're very broad, which I really like. When I was talking to Sister Pauline, she also asked me if I was bilingual, and when I said I was, she kind of lit up because apparently Houston has seen an influx of Cuban refugees and that are coming into the United States through Central America and Mexico into Texas rather than through Florida like before because they're coming in legally. So you have this group of Cubans that are coming to Houston with, the shirt on their back, and they need services. They need homes. They need legal services, which Catholic Charities also has. So when I told her I was bilingual, she said that probably they would utilize me in the refugees and immigration department because there is a high need for Spanish speakers now. Although, since I told her that I wouldn't be starting until maybe summer or fall of next year, she says that influxes of different cultures kind of come and go. Like sometimes right now it's Cubans, sometimes it's people from the Middle East. It depends on why they're refugees at that moment. So I thought that was neat. Also, she kind of compared their refugee work to what YMCA International does as far as those type of legal services, getting them work visas and things like that. But the major difference is that YMCA International charges and Catholic Charities does not. Catholic Charities is a nonprofit, so all of their services are free. And I'm really surprised that I hadn't heard about them before. You know, they're located in downtown Houston, and they were kind of founded a long time ago, back in mid 1940s, around there. So they've been around for a long time, and they're actually a nationwide organization. They're not just in Houston. So I thought that was awesome. And those are the two places that I went. Thanks.